This week's Livingston County News Athlete of the Week is Avon's Jack DeVito. Interested in sponsoring this segment? Call our sales team at 585-343-8000 for more info. Now let's get to our Athlete of the Week. Good evening, Mark Tiller here for the Batavia Daily News and Livingston County News, and I am here with Avon's standout goalkeeper, Jack DeVito, and he is your Livingston County News Athlete of the Week for Avon's boys soccer, and he's joined by Coach Tony Patty.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Jack, what has sparked your remarkable performance so far this season?
Well, we're a family here at Avon, so I'm playing for the seniors this year, as it's their last year, and a bunch of the credit goes to the defense. They helped me out a lot out there.
So you were a freshman last year, obviously. Do you feel you've improved significantly from a season ago?
Yes, definitely. The having more experience helps.
And with that, what did you do during the off season to ensure that you'd be ready for this upcoming campaign?
We have some open gyms in the winter, normally at least one a week. So I tried to go to those as much as possible. And spring we did a summer soccer league, so I participated in that.
We also did a great job of working with our assistant coach. Coach Underdunk does a lot of work with the goalies, and he did a few separate sessions with Jack as well. So,
now you guys talked about your teammates. You talked about doing it for the seniors, and we'll get to that on the next question. But what is your ultimate personal goal for this season?
Really, just to allow as few goals as possible and get as many wins.
All right. And with that, we're going to go into team goals. What are your team goals for this season?
Well, we really want to improve as a team. We have a few young kids coming up this year, some freshmen. We want to grow, and we want to make it as far as we can through sectionals and possibly in the states.
Now, Coach, the Avon name certainly is synonymous with winning. As far as you go, what are your team goals for the season? Do you think these guys can get a block?
I think we have a shot at it. As Jack was saying, we have a real mix of experienced players and younger players. So I think it's going to depend on how well we gel together. My hope is that we look much different later in the year than we do now. I think we're a work in progress. But I think it starts more with just one game at a time and focusing on having a better performance in the division. I didn't win as many division games as we had hoped last year. So I think it starts there, and then we'll let sectionals take care of itself.
Now, Jack and Coach, this question's for you both. When you look back on this season, what do you feel that you'll be most proud of?
Go ahead, Jack.
Well, we'll really try and be proud of the growth. Like we said, we have a lot of young kids on the team, so the growth for us and for them in the future. Just pick up the pieces and keep going and keep getting better each year and go further and further in the sectionals. And
all right, Coach, what would you say is after the season, what's next?
I don't know. I'm not even really thinking about that, to be honest with you. I'm so locked in, to today's practice. I'm not thinking past today's practice. And, last night was a tough game, physical game with Bath. So we got to kind of recover from that and prepare for Keshequa tomorrow, who is, an amazing opponent year after year. Ronnie does a great job with their program. And so right now I'm just taking it a day at a time. But I guess big picture, next year and moving forward, just always trying to develop the whole program from the youth level all the way up, and just always hoping to build more interest in our sport.
Jack, I want to congratulate you once again on being named our Livingston County News Athlete of the Week. And Coach, thanks for joining us. And I want to wish you guys well this season. And go get that block.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll do our best, and we really appreciate the recognition for Jack, because, when Jack sits here, it represents the whole team. So we're proud of the way they played last week.
Once again, a big congratulations going out to our Livingston County Athlete of the Week, Jack DeVito. Tune in next week for another Athlete of the Week segment brought to you by your Livingston County News. Interested in sponsoring this segment? Call our sales team at 585-343-8000 for more info. We'll see you next week.